Hello, my name is Paul Brackey, a researcher on criminal justice issues. I am the publisher of American Leadership Books. We specialize in books on the criminal justice system and American society. We also look for ways to fix the problems we are experiencing today. I began my journey to better understand the system after my wife had a nightmarish experience with the police, prosecutors, and courts. This occurred after some kids falsely accused her of trying to run one of them over. The police and prosecutors treated this accusation as true. The result was a long nightmare described in my first book, American Justice. I discuss the many problems with the system, too. As I researched the subject, I became very aware of the relationship between poverty and crime in the inner cities. I also researched the impact of racism in creating bias against poor defendants. This is especially for defendants of African American and Hispanic backgrounds. This bias occurred at all levels of the system, from arrests to conviction rates. It also occurs in sentencing. I discuss this in Fixing the U.S. Criminal Justice System. I discuss it as well in The Price of Justice in America. In addition, I looked at the problems of police and citizen conflicts. These occur most frequently in the inner cities. The police there are often thought of as the enemy. But this is not the case. I discuss the role of the police, and cops are not the bad guys. Many cops can be really nice guys, and many serve as protectors for the community. In fact, most cops go through painful hearings as a result of police shootings to prove they are not at fault. I also looked at problems in the prison system. That is discussed in my book, The Costly U.S. Prison System. One problem in the prisons is the overly high conviction rate and the overly long sentences for defendants. This high rate of conviction and long sentences contributes to the overly high incarceration rates in prisons. A big problem with this approach to sentencing is the collateral damage to the families and communities of those convicted. Many families break up as a result. A great many ex-cons have problems with drugs and alcohol abuse. Many ex-cons return to crime. A key reason for all of these problems is that prisoners find it hard to find jobs when they get out. Yet I came to realize that things don't have to be this way for ex-cons. That is because there are prisons with improved conditions in other countries. And education in prison helps to prepare convicts to lead productive lives when they get out. Additionally, I became interested in learning more about the growing national divides in the U.S. between different groups in the United States. There are race, ethnicity, and gender divisions. Other divisions are because of religion and culture. Still other divides are north-south and urban-rural divisions. These interests of mine are reflected in the 6 books I have published. My latest book has been on the prison system. Now I am researching criminal justice topics in the news for future books. I invite you to come to our American Leadership Books website, where you can see videos and descriptions about our books. These books are all available through Amazon and Ingram's Park. And join our Facebook group for American Leadership Books. Visit us on Goodreads. And contact your local bookstore or library. Our website is at AmericanLeadershipBooks.com, AmericanLeadershipBooks.com.